Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Hokum. I hope I'm pronouncing the name of the movie right. And as per usual, I have a few disclaimers. For once, I again kind of took an unintentional break. I had another trip, so I didn't have the time to film, and I didn't have the time to go to the movies, believe it or not, to see the films. I don't know which films I will be able to review the rest of this month, and I know this is coming kind of late, but the truth is the film is only coming out in Portugal this week. I believe it's coming out in like 2 days. I got early screening, but honestly, I believe all of you have already seen it, which is a bummer. It's also a bummer. I didn't see spoilers, but the hype definitely got to me. Like everyone saying this is one of the best horrors of the year, like pairing this with Obsession and Backrooms, and just saying that it's a good a few months for horror. And I just wanted to go see this finally, and although it's kind of late, I still wanted to review it for you. So yeah, here is my review of Hokum. So if you don't know what Hokum is about, I actually didn't know much about the film either. I had seen that rabbit still, and that was all I knew. I knew it was kind of supernatural, which all of his these directors' films are. So if you don't know, this is the third film by Damian McCarthy. He previously did Caveat and Oddity. Oddity got a lot of buzz, a lot of people liked it. And both of his previous films aren't my favorites. I definitely didn't like Caveat, and Oddity, I got basically the same treatment as this film. I only watched it a long time after it was released in every other country, and I got the hype got to me. And I'll get more into that when I actually review Hokum. But yeah, it's his third film, and it definitely has the same vibe. And I would say, without spoiling it, that it's about this writer that goes to a haunted hotel. As far as cast goes, I would say the main actor is Adam Scott. There are other actors, but I don't think I recognize a lot of faces, and they aren't as prominent as him. He's definitely the main character. And yeah, I guess let's get to my thoughts. So, as I was previously saying, this film got the same treatment, for me at least, as the Oddity, his previous film. Because of the hype, I had high expectations. A lot of people have been saying this is one of the scariest films of the year, one of the better ones, and honestly, it didn't really fulfill me. I don't think it's a bad film by any means. I think it's a solid film, and if I had seen it along with everyone else, maybe I wouldn't feel this way. But at the end of the day, I felt like something was missing. I liked that the film isn't just about this haunted house, which is in this case is a haunted hotel. There's more to it, but there's also a lack of answers, and I don't know, there's something missing. I don't know how I feel about the way it looks, because it is a really, really really dark film, like visually dark. A lot of the scenes happen at night, and it is all like the lights are really, really dim, and at times I couldn't really see what was happening. So on that department, I don't feel like the scares were as effective for me. I don't know if it was just that, but I believe that like kind of played a part. I was definitely expecting this film to be a lot more scary. I did like the performances and the soundtrack, like the score really heightened things. And as I said, I liked that this wasn't your typical haunted house. There's more to it. And it is interesting, but at the same time, as I said, I just felt like there's something missing. Honestly, I don't know if I have anything else to say, and I don't think I need to get into spoilers. There's not actually a lot to spoil. It is an interesting ride, but I think definitely the hype got to me, so I was left a little disappointed. I'm happy that a lot of people liked it, but I also feel like a lot of people liked Oddity, and I was in the minority that I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as everyone else, and I think it's the exact same thing with this film. I liked it, but not as much as everyone else. I do believe this is his best film, at least the most interesting, but I actually think Oddity is scarier than this one. Anyway, I guess let's get to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 3 out of 5. It's really interesting that I'm giving this the same score as like Passenger. I know I didn't review Passenger, but I honestly think Passenger is better than this film. At least it was way scarier and way more effective. It's way more cringy. But I don't know, it's the hype, and I like the reviews for Passenger were the worst. So when I went into it, I had really low expectations, and I don't think the film is that bad. So here's my little review of Passenger. I enjoyed it. I gave it the same score as this one for different reasons, but I think I like Passenger a little bit more. Cinematography, I think I'm also going to give it a 3 because it is really dark and it is difficult to see. I don't think the scares are as effective because of that. And originality, you know what? I'm going to give it a 3 as well. It isn't just a haunted house, haunted hotel, but what it has more, like the other things that he does aren't exactly like new either. So it's just nice that it's not as simple as a haunted hotel, but even the added things aren't that new or original. So yeah guys, these are my thoughts on Hokum. I'm pretty sure you all have already seen it, so tell me in the comments how you feel. I'm gonna guess I'm in the minority, but if you felt the same way as I do, tell me in the comments, because I don't want to feel alone in this. I know the people I saw it with weren't super fans either, but yeah, I want to know if there's anyone else that felt the same way, like that the hype got to them and this wasn't as satisfying as everyone's saying it is. But if you loved the film, also tell me in the comments if you loved it and why. If you loved it, I'm really happy you liked it. I'm happy this director is giving us like good horror films, even though they definitely get the hype treatment and that kind of ruins it for me. They are still great films. Apart from the first one, I really don't like Caveat. But yeah, tell me everything in the comments. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!